Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Matt here, and I'm back from Niagara Falls Comic Con. I went yesterday, and last afternoon we got back, and I met Kevin Nash. But I got if you've seen in other videos I've done, um, I've said it's kind of hard here in Canada to get pictures of him signing the belts, because that's what happened yesterday. I was trying to get proof of Kevin Nash to sign the belt. We signed it, but I was ready to take a picture, and somebody in the crowd, like the security guard, said, "No pictures in line. You can't do that. They only want you to use a camera if you're gonna pay for a picture." But 65 for an autograph and 65 for a picture. Sometimes it's a little not worth it because you're using your own camera. When it comes to photo ops, I don't really think that's worth it. If it's free, sure, I'll do it. Fantastic. But I don't think to me, it's not really worth it to me. So that's why I didn't get any pictures of Kevin Nash signing the belt. But I do have JSA authenticated the belt, so I'll show you that in the review. So stay tuned to this video and watch the entire thing if you want, and subscribe to the channel. Everything's going great. Thanks so much, guys. See you around. Okay, guys, we are ready to unbox. Well, not really unbox, to kind of unveil the Kevin Nash autograph that I got yesterday at Niagara Falls Comic Con. So this he autographed the WCW Heavyweight Championship, which is the big gold belt, which is one of my favorite belts of all time. We have here the case that it came in. And so the belt's inside. All day long, everybody was saying, "No, man, that case is so awesome. I'm so glad you guys have a case because you're the only person walking around this Comic Con that actually has a case on their belt." Because there's a lot of belts out there, but they weren't really protected very well. So you guys have seen this belt before. We'll get to the holograms in a second. Just move the cover over a bit here. So we got this autograph by Sting about a month ago, actually, from Icon's Autographs. And we have Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, and now we have Kevin Nash. Right there. We'll get a little close up here. Right there, Kevin Nash, big sexy, right next to Hulk Hogan. Kevin Nash, he was a pretty nice guy. He shakes hands with everybody, and he wrote Kevin Nash first, but then I asked him to add Big Sexy, and no problem, he did it. He's like sure, no problem. And then I asked him who's the hardest guy to powerbomb, and obviously he said was the Big Show, and yeah, that is a pretty big guy to lift up if you ask me. So yeah, there we go. We have Hulk Hogan, Big Sexy Kevin Nash. Then we have Ric Flair and Sting. I do want to get Goldberg there, the next one. And the fact that Kevin Nash, he wrote small up here on top, I could probably get a 6th autograph here. And I was thinking maybe get Diamond Dallas Page. Because that'd be really awesome. Like the 6 biggest guys in WCW, I would say. Page, Hogan, Nash, Flair, Sting, Goldberg. Incredible. Every yesterday at the Comic Con, they're saying they could not believe that I had Hulk Hogan on here, and Flair and Sting. Those 3 there, Hogan, Flair, and Sting, are getting to be really hard autographs, and I believe it because Sting was really hard to get. Flair is slowing down on autographs, and so is Hulk Hogan. Well, Hulk Hogan is still signing, but he's doing it down in Florida. And I heard from connections that he does not want to travel anymore because he is getting old, and traveling does bother him. So I am lucky to have Hulk Hogan on this belt. So yeah, I could get a 6th guy, and possibly it could be Diamond Dallas Page. That'd be really awesome to get. So Kevin Nash is on here finally. I've waited about 2 years because of COVID to get this. And also, I'm waited 2 years to get Sting as well. So I am all caught up with the guys that I'm trying really hard to get. The next guy I am trying to get is Goldberg. And so hopefully he comes to one of these Comic Cons real soon. And that'd be great. Kevin Nash is a really big guy as well. He came out of the crowd. He actually, to get to his desk, his autograph desk, he walked through the crowd, and he was literally the tallest guy in the whole crowd. Like, you could see him a mile away, and that's what happened, actually. I'm like, oh, there he is, he's coming, guys, he's coming, because we're all waiting in line for him. He was a little late, but when he did get there, he was a pretty big guy, and like, wow, I could not believe how big he was. So that's pretty cool. And like I said, Nash is a great guy. He shakes hands. He says He says, thank you for coming out and appreciate you being here. And I'm like, oh, no problem. Thanks for doing this. And it's all good. So everybody, that is it. I'm just going to put this right here. Just adjust the camera a little bit. And I'm going to put this baby back in. And she's going to stay in here until I get Goldberg or Diamond Dallas Page on this big gold championship. Oh yeah, I got the hologram on here. JSA, I'm authenticated the belt yesterday. Where's the camera? Right there. That is Hogan's. That is Hogan's COA. That's from Beckett, and that is Kevin Nash, JSA. All right, so here we go. It's going back in the case. Oh, everything good there? And she will sit there until she has to come out again. And actually, I've done quite well the last couple months getting Nash and Sting on this championship. It's pretty awesome. Okay, everything looks good in there. Nothing rubbing against the glass. You can't have that. Alright, she's ready to go. Back into where she belongs. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. And please subscribe to the channel as more things will be coming along. Have a great day, everybody.